So the mind of a king is in the hands of the Lord, you know. But it's Isaiah 13 and verse 1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. You see, so you have to understand this as well. The prophets of old seen the destruction of America. You see? It says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. You see? So let's read again. It says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. You see? And what's that banner that's being lifted in these last days? That's the scriptures, man. And this is what's making prophecy flow in the earth, man. It says, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And that's what we doing, man. We cussing these devils out, you know what I mean? Mainly these elites, you know, telling them that, you know, the plans that they have, you know, to fulfill, you know, their new world order. It's all for nothing. It's all in vanity, you know, because their enterprise is going to be disrupted by Yahweh Shema Shah, you know. It says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness, you see. And who is these sanctified ones? That's the elect, you see. So the prophets was put on the scene to cuss you devils out, you know, and to also let you know your fate, you see. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah host muster of the battle, muster of the host of the battle, you know. So you're seeing these nations gathering over there, you know what I mean, in the so-called Middle East, you know, in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment, you know. You're seeing that taking place. That's the Lord moving them to do that, you know. That's the Lord gathering all these nations together. Because guess what? All them nations that's over there in the so-called Middle East right now, they got to see Yahweh Shah when he pull up, you know. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. You see? Going back to those missiles, man. You know? And it said they come from a far country, from one end of the heaven. You see? And this is the Lord's indignation, his righteous anger. And with that righteous anger, that's what's going to destroy this place, America. Those missiles. That's the indignation of the Lord. It says, howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So the scripture's telling you who's in control. That's why I named the title, Yahweh Shema Shah is in control. You see, it's the Lord that's in control. Yeah, you may see man do things, you know, but don't think that man isn't being controlled, because man's goings is of the Lord. It says, Luke 21:36, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. You see? So this is what we're commanded to do. Watch and pray always. Pray without ceasing. Because these prayers, you know, that, you know, these prayers that we make to Yahweh Shema Washai, these prayers are going to be very helpful in the times that we're in the times to come, you see? Because prayer is power with that. It's faith, because you're praying to Yahweh Shema Washai, but you can't see them, you see? But we know through faith that those prayers are getting answered. That's why prophecy is speeding up for the elect's sakes, because those prayers are being answered, you see? And we want to be counted worthy, like us brothers always speak about. We don't want to die with these wicked ass people. You see, we want to be delivered from these times. You see? And the Lord's going to deliver us. Lord willing, we are that number. But as for you people outside this council, you're going to be destroyed, man. See, we praying to Yahweh Shema Washai, that we are found in his good graces and that we are counted worthy to escape. It said all these things that shall come to pass. So that means everything, concerning, prophecy, the famine, Esau coming down with great wrath, World War III, all these different things. We want to escape the wrath of the Lord. That's nothing but the wrath of Yahweh Shema Washai. All these different examples of judgment. We want to escape that. You see? Only the elect is going to escape. But Lord willing, that was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the man who taught me this truth. Peace and blessings be to the hopeful elect, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.